going to make a little hot toddy, just a wee one. Got my little saucepan. Got some rather cheap whiskey. Just going to use this up, well not all of it, but a decent double measure. Add about the same amount in water. I'm going to squeeze in half a big fat beautiful orange, and then I'll probably eat the other half. Oh, look at that. Got some really good oranges lately. Squeeze it in there. Catch any of the pips. Oh, don't appear to be any this time around. Haha, making a mess. And then I'm going to add the tiniest amount of clove, because clove pretty much takes over anything you put it in, so you only want a tiniest little bit of clove, like a tiny little sprinkle. Maybe slightly more than that, but don't go overboard on the clove. Then a little bit of cinnamon, again don't go overboard, but a little bit more than the clove I think this time. There we go. And we're just going to add it to the flame on quite a low setting, because we want to heat it up but we don't really want it to boil. So when you see it start to steam, you can add some sugar, or I'm just going to add some honey instead. A nice dash of honey. Give that a good stir in. And I'm just going to add 1 drop of Angostura bitters. You don't need to do this, but I'm just going to do it because I've got some. And literally just 1 drop. There we go. And, oh, it's getting too hot. So turn that off. Don't want it boiling, just want it simmering. It's definitely warm enough now. I'm just going to sieve it into the glass. That was really badly cut, but I'm just going to pop some orange in there as well. And that is my hot toddy. Very, very good at Christmas and very good if you've got a cold. So I don't have a cold, but I still enjoy a little hot toddy. So merry happy Christmas Eve, everybody. It's just warmth in a glass. It's snuggly. All right, guys, it's beddy buys time on Christmas Eve, and I've just put the little table out for tomorrow morning. This big box arrived by DHL today from my mum, and we've got some things for the cats here. Oh, hold on, I'm missing something for the cats. Here we go, almost forgot the tuna. They'd never forgive me. And then we've got a little glass of milk and some Sim Sim out for Santa. So, time to go to bed, and I shall see you on Christmas Day. Morning guys, it's Christmas Day and I've just rolled out of bed and I made a hot chocolate with loads of whipped cream, and I've got these wonderful waffles. I think they're called Stroop waffles, which are sort of wafery biscuits with caramel in. They're really, really chewy and good. You know, Christmas Day, all the rules go out the window. You eat what you like, you drink what you like. So it's present opening time. This big box here arrived by DHL yesterday, so I'm going to have a little look through. Oh dear, Senna's found her presents. I'm going to rescue them before you get into them. We'll do those later, babe. We'll get yours open later. Every year I struggle to get into these boxes. Okay, we got that bit open. Now where? Oh, DHL, just get a pull me tab. Every year we go through this. Okay, we're finally in. Oh, I hope I haven't destroyed anything. All right, what have we got? Okay, I remember this from last year. I've just moved up to my desk because it's a lot more comfortable up here. Let's see what we've got. Okay, these were my present to myself. I ordered them during the Black Friday sale because it was really cheap. And these are active noise cancelling headphones. I'm probably going to do a separate review on this because this year there have been a lot of noise problems in my area, like seriously off the scale. I know I say this every year, but really you cannot survive in Kigali without earplugs or, you know, some form of noise cancellation. So for ages I've been using these, which are Cocoon, and they're really good. Really comfortable, but as you can see they're starting to come apart a little bit. And there are two different types of noise cancellation. So these ones use masking, which is where it plays a very kind of low sound, sort of white noise to kind of cancel out the noise around, whereas these ones should be active noise cancelling, which means that they've got sort of like a detector on the outside that can pick up the noise around you and sort of create a buffer against that. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but these are supposed to be a bit better. The only thing I've noticed is that looks like a very small ear cup, whereas these are really large. These go over my ear, no problem. Let's just try it. Oh, okay, actually, they fit over my ear really well. I thought they might be a bit too small, but they're fine. So I'm gonna try those later because seriously, if you haven't got some form of noise cancellation in your house, you're not gonna survive Kigali. Oh, Christmas card. Big pretty robin on the front. Mariam, wishing you a very happy Christmas and a peaceful and healthy 2026. Lots of love, Mum and Merrick. And that's kind of cool. Look, it's a Christmas card, but it looks like you could also just tear off the front part and use it as a postcard. So you can choose to have it as a postcard or a full Christmas card. That's nice. Oh, every time that I get a parcel from the UK, I always put in some more of these black tops. It's about the only thing that I ever wear. And they're about, I don't know, £5 or £6. So I always stock up because also they're really good, but you also get holes in them really easily. I think especially when you've got cats, because they sort of like to claw at you and nibble at you, and all of my clothes get holes really quickly. So can never have enough fluffy slippers. I live in these. During the wet season, I live in fluffy slippers. Fluffy slippers number 2. Fluffy cat slippers. How cute are these? Those are so cute and really thick as well, like thick and fluffy. Oh, they've got like fleece on the inside. Oh, they're going to be wonderful because it does get cold here during the wet season. Like now, my feet get quite cold. My family have sent some dreamies. These are for the cats. I've got a little stash of presents for the cats. We'll go through those in a moment. Okay, I've got this and I don't know what it is. Let's have a look. Dropping it. It's got my name on it. It looks like a bookmark. I think that might be a bookmark. Does it say? Oh no, it says it's a metal wall hanging. So I think that just hangs on your wall. Or maybe you hang things off it. I don't know, it's cute. Importantly, every year my mum sends chocolate oranges because today I'm heading off to my friends Sean and Chantel and they love their chocolate oranges, so we always get some for them each year. So Terry's chocolate orange, these are wonderful. Some henna for my hair, I'll probably put some in before New Year. Tooth floss, although it's sort of a tape one. I've ordered these because I was having trouble finding it here. You know, if you just use the floss it tends to snag in my teeth, but this one doesn't, so I bought that. Some little screen protectors because I've got a Insta 360 Go 3 and It needs a little screen protector on the back, so I've bought a stash of those. An absolute ton of chocolate. So we've got dairy milk, Cadbury's Dairy Milk Marvellous Creations. This one is awesome. It's got like weird little bits of jelly in it and like, you know, that crackling candy pop stuff. We've got some, what's this? Oh, Dime Bar. I love Dime Bars. Love Dime Bars. So Cadbury's do a Dime Bar one now. We've got some chocolate orange chocolate, which is confusing but good. What else we got? Oh, right, yes. Some dark chocolate for my friend, because she really likes dark chocolate. Yes, this is a Christmas present for my friend, so I shall give that to her today. And oh, caramilk. Oh my goodness. So there used to be an old school chocolate bar called a Caramac, and I think they've stopped making Caramac, but it looks like Cadbury's have brought out a full Caramac chocolate bar of it, so that's going to be interesting. And finally, a little box. I believe this is from my brother's girlfriend. I think my mum said that she sent it. So, oh my goodness! Anne-Marie! Anne-Marie's amazing! Look at this! Oh, I love it. It's a glass shaped like books, a stack of books. How gorgeous is that? Oh, thank you so much, Anne-Marie. She always sends the best presents. Last year she sent me this hoodie with sparkly angel wings, and I literally have been wearing this around the house all wet season. Every time I get chilly, this is what I put on. I wore it to Christmas Day last year, so I'll probably wear it again today. But I love this. It's had a lot of wear this year, so that is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to put my hot toddies in this. I'm going to have a hot toddy in this later. Okay, just to quickly show you my cat's Christmas. You've just seen they've just got 2 packets of Dreamies. They've got the cheese ones, which they love, and they've also, I think, is this one chicken? Yes, this one's chicken. They love Dreamies, so they're going to really enjoy these. I bought a tin of tuna. They don't get tuna very often. It's a rare treat. But yes, they've got a big tin of tuna, which they're going to have tonight for their Christmas meal. Then I picked this up from a shop called Appetite, which is just behind KBC. And I go in there now to buy pet food. And on the desk they had this. It's called Rotating Insect Gall Fruit Ball. I don't know what that means. She said if you stick it to the wall, the cats will lick it and it rotates as they lick it. And apparently they really like it. So I was just really curious. It's called It's just called Lick and Lick. Not very good at marketing these, I've got to say. But yeah, they look like fun, so I thought I'd get one. So I used to go to Agrotech to get Royal Canin cat food, but the price of Royal Canin cat food has gone so high, there's not a chance I'd ever buy that again. So I started buying from the Josera pet food shop behind KBC. And the other day I went in there, and these are on special offer. So usually these cost 3,500 from Appetite, or I think it's something like 4,000, 4,500 from Patel's. But I went in and they had a whole shelf, a clearance shelf, because I think it goes off in like a month or two. And they were selling them for 1,000 each. So I've just stocked up on these. And then because it was Christmas, they said that I could choose a cat toy, and they had a whole range of really amazing cat toys. I like really good quality ones, and I saw this one and I said, could I have this one please, because I've been looking at these on AliExpress for ages, wondering whether to get one or not, because I think mine would love this. And she just gave it to me for free. I was like, oh my goodness, that's incredible. So we're going to set that up later. So we've got something for them to lick, something for them to bop, something for them to munch, and yeah, I think that's a happy cat Christmas. Oh, and a tin of tuna. They love tuna. All right, so that was Christmas unboxing completed, and now I'm probably just going to chill out, maybe watch a movie, and then later I'm going to get all washed up and head up to Rebero to spend Christmas with my friends Chantal and Sean. So see you later. Come on, Jess. Get a move on. Come on, dweemies. You got dweemies. Yes, it'll be worth it. Here we go. Okay, rotating insect gall fruit ball. Okay, let's see what's inside. Oh! Okay. It looks like catnip, but what's it smell like? It smells kind of, I don't know, slightly mint tea-ish, I think. So, how does this work? I think that's supposed to be, there we go. So it spins around like that, and we stick it to the wall. So don't really know which wall to stick it to, but Hal looks very interested in the concept. So let's just stick it to the nearest wall. Let me stick it here, see what you think about it. What do you think? What do you think of it? What do you think? You're not too sure? Have a lick. Oh, he likes it. Yeah, it's got to be catnip, hasn't it? What do you think of it? They're very interested in it. Oh no, they're more interested in each other. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they like it. Oh, there we go. Jazz is actually licking it. They've never had one before, so they clearly know what to do with it. It's interesting. Jazz is behaving very, very much as if it was catnip. I can't imagine what else it would be. Yeah. Okay, I think we can consider that to be a success. Let's Sen have a go. Let Sen have a go. Sen looks like she wants to try it. Oh my goodness, he's still going. Hope you can't overdose on this. I'm impressed it's still stuck to the wall, to be honest. Yeah, just drugging my cats for Christmas. Okay, I think we're done. Let somebody else have a go. Let Sen have a go. No, oh dear. Sen has also had a bit of it. I'm very happy, aren't you, darling? Yeah, it seems to be a hit in the household. Aww. Just had a little surprise knock at the gate. And my neighbour has just left this. Just brought it down to the porch. I almost don't want to open it because it's so beautifully wrapped. I really wasn't expecting this. This is incredible. Dear Mariam, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year for 2026. We wish you all the best from my neighbours. I don't want to mess it up. Just undo the ribbon. I can never wrap presents. Whenever I go to Charisma and they wrap it and they do the bow, I cannot do it. I'm in sort of amazement every time. They make it look so easy. It really isn't. It's a very specialist skill that I do not possess. There we go. Usually I'm the kind of person I just tear open wrapping paper, but it feels wrong somehow to do that with this. Let's do it gently. I'm wondering where they found this wrapping paper because I've been all over town and wrapping paper is not easy to find. In fact, wrapping paper is often more expensive than the presents. I think they were selling them for something like 10,000 francs, like a roll. Yeah, wrapping paper is not easy to come by. Oh wow. Look at this. An absolutely lovely shawl. To keep me nice and warm in winter. Well, the wet season. Oh, that's lovely. It's so soft. So soft. And I have a little potted plant. A little plant. That is so lovely. Merry Christmas, everybody. I was not expecting that. It was like little Santa's elf just sort of popped through the gate and left the present, and that was so lovely of them. Santa. Merry Christmas. Right, got all of our gifts here for the friends who'll be joining today, and some yummy nibbles to take with us. I'm also taking my fluffy slippers with me. Oh dear, I'm just going to hop on a public motor because I plan to do some drinking today, and the sky is looking a little bit stormy, so hope that I get up there before it starts to rain. First nog of the season. Oh yeah, no, that works. yeah, that works. Blimey. Santa Claus has arrived. Hi guys, I've just got home. I've just texted my friends to let them know that I'm home safe. The traffic out there is a bit crazy. It's just gone 8 o'clock, so I'm having a last little hot toddy in my reading glasses, my reading glass. Thank you again, Anne-Marie. It's the perfect size actually for a little hot toddy. You can maybe see the steam. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off it, but it's lovely. But I've just had a wonderful day and I'm full of sugar and eggnog. And we basically spent the entire evening watching Midsummer Murders, which is hilarious because if I was in the UK, that's exactly what we'd be doing in the UK. So it felt very, very homey. But I love spending my Christmases there, and I think it's just a privilege to get to spend Christmas, you know, with the people that you like, and you know, and yeah, it's lovely. But it's interesting as well, like Christmas in the UK growing up was always about like winter, snow if you were lucky. It was always cold, wrapped up warm. Roast dinner is a big thing at Christmas. And so, you know, it's funny to look back and to see how Christmas has changed, because for me now, Christmas is pretty warm. And yeah, Christmas tradition now for me is Chinese takeout. And yeah, Sean and Chantel and Joe coming over and Zuba coming over and Chantel's kids, you know, and sitting around playing board games and watching TV and just doing the Christmas thing. And it's really nice as well because Chantal and Sean put up Christmas decorations, whereas I never do because they're not sort of important to me. You know, just for myself, I don't really need them and it's a lot of effort, but to go over to their place and they do all of the Christmas tree and the decorations and things, that's quite nice. So yes, I'm gonna get stuck into this and watch some Netflix and go get some sleep and probably try out my noise cancelling headphones, although it's really quiet out there tonight, so might not need them. But I hope that you're having a lovely Christmas wherever you are, and that, you know, that you're with the people that you love, or, you know, or that you're doing the things you love. Because yeah, sometimes Christmas is just about having that time and that space to enjoy the things you enjoy without having to apologise for it. So however you're spending your Christmas, I just hope it's been a cosy one. Whether it's -3 degrees or, you know, almost 30 degrees, I hope you've had a gig one, and see you tomorrow for more shenanigans. Hello lovelies, it's Boxing Day. I don't know if Americans do Boxing Day, but for the Brits, sort of the day after Christmas, we call it Boxing Day. I don't really know why we call it that. I think it's just because we're kind of getting rid of all of the boxes and tidying up after Christmas. I don't know. I would be lying if I said that I wasn't suffering just a little bit. Yesterday was a lot of overindulgence. There was, what was there? There was peppermint liqueur, there was whiskey, there was pear flavoured vodka, there was eggnog. Oh my goodness, and a whole load of food and treats, and yeah, I think it was a bit of a restless night, but we made it through to morning, so happy Boxing Day. Today I was just going to start a Gingerbug. I'm going to explain about that in a moment, but I realised I also didn't open the cat toy from yesterday, so I'm just going to open that and put that outside. So yes, I'm very excited about this because I've wanted one of these for a while and I keep looking at it on AliExpress, but I didn't buy it, and then I got given it by a wonderful pet shop called Appetite. And yeah, let's set it up. So according to the instructions, we do this. Oh, I feel like I'm playing an accordion. Oh, hold on. How does it fix together at the other end? How does it connect? Right. Oh, I think these are magnets. Are they? Seems to, yes. Oh, yes. Wow, okay. So it's got magnets that stick it together, and then you twist it to open it out like that, and then I think you just pop the little ball inside. Oh my goodness, that is such a clever design. I love it. and then they can just kind of like, they can just bat the ball round in a circle. Oh, I think I'm going to play with this. Oh, I love it. That is so simple and so clever at the same time. Love it. So I'm just going to leave that there and see if anybody plays with it. Have I got a cat in here? I've put out all the toys today. Yay! We've got a cat in the hole. Hello, darling. Hello. Hello, darling. Sen has gone into the cardboard box. That's all a cat really needs, is a cardboard box. Keep them happy for hours. Okay guys, so just before Christmas I went to T2000, which is this big sort of department store in town, and I went looking for a very specific type of jar, and I actually ended up doing what I always do when I go there, which is spending lots of money on a whole load of stuff I don't really need. And then there was a bit of a disastrous shopping experience where it took me days to actually get my stuff delivered. I'm going to do a whole other video about that because I'm not going to ruin Christmas. But I did actually get the jar, and I'm going to show you why I wanted it. So this actually feels like second Christmas. I always do this, is I go there with the intention of buying something and then leave with hundreds of other things. So these are very important to my project. This is why they call it Boxing Day. What are you going to do with all the boxes? Oh, I got some washing powder. I forgot about that. Oh, try not to break everything. This is a very special jar that I needed to get. So this is everything I went in there for, but I also couldn't resist. There were some really cute little soup bowls and some really cute square plates. I really like square plates, so every now and again I get some. None of my cutlery ever match up, but I just kind of add to it every now and again with stuff that I like. So seriously, how cute is that for a soup bowl? Definitely going to enjoy that. You could drink directly from it. All right, so during COVID, I was making kimchi and kombucha in these. Now, if you know anything about kombucha, you have a little SCOBY that goes in there and grows in there to create carbonated drinks. But I couldn't keep doing it because the SCOBY sort of replicates. Every few weeks you get a new one and they just start to stack up on top of each other. And they're not really alive, but they're kind of colonies of culture, sort of a harmless bacteria that's quite good for your gut. And I just felt so guilty throwing them on the garden, throwing them away. I tried to stir fry them at one point and they didn't taste very good. So I just stopped doing it because I didn't enjoy throwing them away. But I do enjoy carbonated soda. So this time I'm going to attempt to make a Gingerbug, but in order to do that I needed a much smaller jar, and that is about the perfect size for a Gingerbug. So that's what we're going to do now. So from the instructions I've been watching, and I'll leave the links below, you just need to chop up plenty of fresh ginger, and you want to shove some ginger into the jar. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons in at the moment because I've used quite a lot of water. I think even though this is a smaller jar, it might still be quite big. I think you could probably make a Gingerbug with half of that. So in goes the ginger, and then any leftover ginger can go into the fridge because we're going to use it later. Now we're putting in the same amount of sugar. You can use any type of sugar. This is just the one that I usually have. But don't use honey, because apparently honey has antibacterial properties and you actually want to encourage the good bacteria in this to grow. So if you're using honey, apparently it can slow down the carbonation process. So 2 of these. There we go. and give it a really good stir. And then we loosely cover it. So I'm putting that on, but I'm not pressing it down too hard. And that is my Christmas Gingerbug started. And it's going to be a few days before we can use it. So I shall give you an update in another video. But I just wanted to get it started today because I just feel like ginger is such a wonderfully Christmassy spice. It's in all of the Christmas foods. So Gingerbug, starting it today, and hopefully in a week or so we're going to have some carbonated drinks. So that was my Boxing Day project, and my other Boxing Day project is to go off and find places for everything that I've now got to live, and just to do a bit of a tidy up, a bit of an early preemptive spring clean. So again, I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas. Let me know what you did below, let me know what your traditions are, and see you in the next video.